Of edit. In this video, there's a cure for 578 right there. And in this video, I had to be synced. Chasing shadows is the adventure, and from there, we're investigating the Lifeman stump. In here, real quick, if you look here by the tree, there's a purple ring for the enemy, and from there, there's an orange ring for attacks or danger. If you're in the game, you do not have to stand in that circle area. That's your spellcraft check to understand where the action is going to go down at. So if you run out of that orange area type thing, you don't have to take a hit, either by spell or by melee. They're committing so much energy, and you anticipate that it's going to take up 5 yards or 5 meters, about 15 feet. And so you kind of just roll your stick in the direction, your movement stick there, and you roll that to the outside of it, and then their special attack goes off without hitting you, and then you come back into frame. Yeah. And sometimes you can even attack in there without determination disturbing your attack or your spell delivery. Yeah. So those are important things. But some of the things that are in that radius are a cure spell, which is a green line that goes to your body. And if that happens, and you ran too far away from the orange circle, you also might have ran too far away from the reach of the green line that could heal you or cure you in the curing word of it. So from there now, which is what I did the first time I played this, and then once I ran away from that, I was too far away from my allies in there who were attempting to heal me, or cure me, as the word is, without the heal mass, heal, cure moderate, cure critical, cure serious, or cure light spell, being specifically named at the start of it would cure. Yeah, that's right. Instead of heal. Yeah. Cure light starts with the word light type thing in there. It starts with the word cure. Cure light is light. Cure light starts with light. That's right. Cure. The word light, which is cure. Yeah. Cure light starts with the cure word. Cure pronunciation is the light. That's right. It's like cure. It's cool. That's not light. It's a different word. Anyway, in that type thing, that green cure type thing that means is ooh, that's not complicated. It's not pretty either. So now, that's a cure light in that, and that's a heal, and both of them do hit points and a knee. That's right. So here, that's a hit points in the B section here. Okay, and that's there. I'm gonna need another one here. But cure light starts with the word cure. Yeah. Which is not the word heal, which is why, even though they both have hit points, I think, there's a difference between the two of them. It's a secret age. Anyway, so leaving the range of that 25-foot reach spell or 30 reach thing with the feat of reach and a meta magic from the complete arcane, complete mage. That would probably be the area of the circle type thing, which I left, and then I got cut down, and I died. Yeah. So when you die, your equipment needs repair, and in that type of sense, you won't lose money, and you won't lose your level, but your equipment will become flimsier. Yeah. And I'm thinking when their allies do a cure spell, and you don't want to run away from that in an area burst thing, then maybe the circles should be green for that type thing to let you know, hey, don't run out of the circle that's going to provide you a cure spell. Now, if your circle is an orange spell type thing, usually you associate the orange spell from the casting of the enemy and not your allies. If that's the case, you didn't need to run out of this spell area type thing, except for friendly fire, because the spell wasn't directed to your range. It was directed towards the enemy. And now, because I got afraid of the range of an ally's spell, I also ran away from the second ally's cure reach type thing to get me while I ran out of the circle type thing. And thus I ran away from the spell and ended up in danger. Yeah, that's it's very complicated. It's simpler than when you're not trying to make as thesis. Yeah. I was here in a safe zone of curing, which I should probably draw a circle in that meat. Now, in that type of sense, I was also in the ray distance of that from the two allies in that thing. And there's the thing there. The circle went red in that type of thing from the attack of our ally spell type thing. Not the attack of the villain, but from our ally. I got scared from seeing the red circle. I ran out of the circle type thing. The second guy called up his green ray type thing, and I was outside the range of the healing, of the curing ray. Yeah. Now the other villains came up here on the outside. Had this here, hit there, which are saplings and things like that. But I was too far from the range of the circle thing when I was running away from those things and trying to stay there. And then I got whapped here and was out of the range here from the cure spell, and it couldn't reach from there to here. There was like all this distance in between that type thing, and it looks like it would extend there type thing in that type of sense, and it didn't. Yeah. So to avoid that, either A, you need to know that the ring of that fire spell was from your ally, and then you didn't have to run out of that to stay alive type thing. They should make this ring here, which is, I think, orange, and that means, looks orange. They should make that from your ally like blue or green or white type thing. That lets you know that your ally is the one who's casting a spell and not the villain. So I don't need to run out of this ring type thing. It's a safe ring. It's for you. The ring is for you. Either to reach the cure spell or through the faith that the spell is not going to go off in your heat and burn you. It's going to burn the villain. That was complicated. Yeah. Let's see what else is complicated. In this is a Magnavox 1080 pixel TV type thing, but you see the background here in the trees, and when running on the map type thing in that type of sense, it's very dark. They should probably have a light spell in there type thing in that type of sense so that you can see the pathway at nighttime in the canopy of the forest. Just one of those like tidbits type thing in that type of sense. But let's watch the rest of it. After that type thing, I stayed near the circle despite the death because those guys, Thaumaturge and Conjuring Healing, in a Healing Spring Conjuration Spring Sense? Yeah. Oh, that's right, because they call it the hot spring. And from there, yeah. Then, no one's being indirect or, let's say, mislabeling a Moby Disc or something like that. That's correct. Because I think that's the actual answer type thing. Yeah. We're bringing up the fact that it's supposed to be a different color or a different heel or something like that, and that means that's correct. Okay. Anyway, so once I did that, following better advice that wasn't getting me killed, then I was able to complete the duty, which is separate from the quest. Duties are like quests, but they can't have assistance from the outside other than your player character, the Nepics. Yeah. So if you have the rest of your party there with you type thing, there's nothing they can do for your own character development quest. That's you should sit there, the people on your party sit to the side. And here we go. Where's my controller? And here. Here.
Is that a sword in a stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time I came to the 12's Wood,
Is
we
this
almost
our
ended up
dark
with a train of
stranger?
dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papolino's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
No, not this one. Not even close. Come on.
You know him, Kublai?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kublai seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
It seems we have little choice.
It definitely works on the creatures that are spawning and adding to it as the minor minions to the main Treant. We're going to do them and let them in on the big stuff and kind of stay near them for the cure. I went ahead and cast Protector in the beginning. It wasn't on when it went in the storyline.